Speaking of receivers, fucking the contract Michael Thomas got. $100 million.
That is crazy to me.
$20 million a season.
Michael Thomas, 4th round draft pick Michael Thomas, who benefits from playing with Drew Brees.
Oh, he's a second rounder. Come on.
He was like a 4th round draft pick.
He's a second rounder. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not paying this man $100 million. Drew Brees is your quarterback. Like Drew Brees definitely helped the numbers.
Outside of Nuke, name one top tier receiver that doesn't have a top tier quarterback. Outside of Nuke,
doesn't have a
I think Nuke got one too. Watson, nice.
Watson, nice, but according to that top 100 list, Watson ain't better than Baker Mayfield.
A top 10 receiver.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
that doesn't have
a top 10 runner, a top 10 quarterback.
Is Amari Cooper a top 10 receiver?
Nah, he close.
No?
He close.
Cooper might be in there.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Now, like he ain't caught a pass from him yet. You can't.
Most of them do.
Ain't no most. Who's your top? Just name top 10 wide receivers. Don't got to be no order. No order.
Hopkins, Julio.
So Julio, Matt Ryan,
AB
had been
Hopkins. He got Watson.
Who isn't a top 10 quarterback, but I said outside of Hopkins.
Odell Beckham. That's one.
Yeah.
That might be fair, even though he's a 2-time
I feel like
NFL MVP.
I feel like both of them.
Eli Manning is washed.
Both quarterbacks that he's had so far are. I wouldn't say Baker's top 10 yet.
I know a lot of people are putting Baker way up there. I mean, like way up there.
This half a season.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
I understand the potential.
Right.
I understand the weapons. It's fucking stupid.
They're stacked.
But it's just, especially after their week 9 bye or whatever, when Hunt comes back, they already got Chubb. Like I'm like, people talking about Kareem Hunt like they don't got Chubb. Like Chubb not a fucking beast. I watched that nigga run a 96-yard touchdown on my team live.
Yeah.
Like nigga, like that boy talent.
Yeah, most receivers got a top quarterback.
So they all gotta get their money.
But he's got Drew Brees different tier, like
yeah, Drew Brees top 3.
Right.
Not too many people got top 3
upper
quarterbacks.
echelon. Right. Not too many people got. Not everybody got.
So you really
Patrick
think
Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers?
You ever watch Michael Thomas play?
Yeah, he's nice. But is he a top 5 receiver in the NFL?
Why not?
Why not?
The last 3 years he's had over 300 catches.
Who else does Drew Brees throw the ball to in that offense?
Nigga, he done had like 10 people score touchdowns every year since he's been
Score
there.
touchdowns. You just said he had 300 receptions.
So?
Who else is he throwing the ball to?
I don't know.
No one.
When he plays the Falcons, everybody. Shit.
Everybody eats.
God damn it.
I think Drew Brees definitely inflates numbers for receivers, especially in that offense.
They said he's the only receiver last season to catch 85% of the balls.
Yeah, that shit is stupid. I seen that stat line too. Don't get me wrong. I think he deserves his money. Get paid.
Is that true?
Get paid.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only receiver that caught how much?
85% of the balls that were thrown his way. He was the only receiver last year to do that.
What about DeAndre Hopkins?
No. The ball's thrown his way.
Oh, okay.
So like he could have gotten D-Hop might have gotten thrown to 195 times, but actual catches was whatever catches he had. They could have been overthrown, blah blah blah, but they was thrown too. Like so.
That's fair. That's a nice little stat.
Yeah,
right?
that's impressive.
That shows chemistry.
Still not giving him $100 million.
That shows chemistry.
That shit, $100 million for a receiver, dude. Like quarterbacks, that's a good quarterback number. You paying that to a wide receiver?
That's not a quarterback number no more. That's defensive end numbers now.
Yeah. Who like
that shit is crazy.
I don't know. Would you
linebackers?
Would you give Odell Beckham Jr. $100 million?
He basically got it. His contract was 96.
Right. So how Michael Thomas
Julio about to see 112.
But Julio Jones, you can look and be like, yeah, Julio Jones is $112 million player, right?
Is it because he's taller?
He's just better.
I don't have to make the argument. That's just common sense.
It's not an argument to be had.
But
Julio
I'm just
Jones
saying,
is just better.
Michael Thomas is nice though. He's top 5. I put him top 5.
I say he's top 10.
I mean, he said top 5 is interchangeable.
It's really interchangeable, man. That's a true debate.
I'm not hating. Get paid, black man, but
Yeah, from a team's perspective.
I don't see a reason.
If he played for the Packers, I would be mad if we gave him $100 million.
So you don't see Adams as a $100 million guy?
No, not yet.
I don't see no receiver as a $100 million guy, honestly. Even Julio.
Like Odell got it.
Basically, none of them.
He basically got it.
Like if you only people I'm paying $100 million to is obviously the quarterback, somebody that can go attack the quarterback, so pass rusher, and that's about it. Maybe
left tackle.
Maybe
I was just about to say
maybe a left tackle. Yeah,
I'll give
left or right tackle depending on
if he's nice.
Maybe a corner. Maybe a corner would get $100 million.
Nah, I'll never pay a corner $100 million.
But those are the positions I can see getting $100 million. Wide receiver, I can't see $100 million for.
Now he set the market though. That's about to be
he
the going
definitely
rate.
set the market. Yo, Julio seen that shit. I see the Twitter joint. It was like Julio seen that contract. You remember that little black boy that was doing the dance?
Yeah,
Black Panther came out.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Julio seen that and was like, "Oh, and he's in my division." Yes,
man. Hey, if y'all don't pay me,
yeah. There was I think a couple of days ago in camp. There was like, yeah, you, Michael Thomas, and someone else are all in the same boat. Waiting on contracts. How do you feel about, who goes first and all that stuff? He's like, no, we're not in the same boat. He's like, first off, just don't get that.
We're not in the same boat.
Don't get that excuse. He's like, don't get that excuse. I'm not in the same boat as them, which is a fact.
Julio definitely in that different class, man. If anybody was to get 100,
actually, did Antonio Brown get it?
Nah.
What did he get on the resign?
Antonio, he only got like $14 million a year.
No, but on the resign, what did he get?
On the resign, he averaging like $14 million. He got less than Odell.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He is 30.
Yeah, Julio is too. Julio 30, 31? Julio like 30 years old.
29.
Man, Julio's 30, bro. I just seen it the other day.
Don't put numbers on my man. He ain't turned 30 yet.
That man is 30 years old. Legit.
He ain't turned 30 yet.
He might be turning 31 this year.
Get off my man's back like that.
I'm trying to think, like, in history, I wouldn't give Jerry Rice $100 million. Like, why would you give a receiver $100 million?
No. I can't do it.
I'm really trying.
But it's the market nowadays too.
It's a couple random people like this. All right, so niggas gonna be mad because I said I wouldn't give Jerry Rice $100 million. I'll give Calvin Johnson $100 million.
I'll give Randy Moss $100 million
because the work is different. Like Calvin Johnson catching the ball over 4 niggas like every time I throw the ball to him. That's $100 million.
We had a small debate a couple weeks ago. It was like, for a jump ball, who would you pick, Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss?
Calvin Johnson.
I really felt like that was
Calvin Johnson.
Debatable.
Damn, that cut and dry?
Listen, we've seen Randy Moss jump over a couple people. We've seen Calvin Johnson jump over whole defenses and catch the ball.
That's fair.
Actually, he did that to them.
Yeah. The whole defense.
Okay.
It's like 6. We
in his home. It makes sense.
It was twice a year. I seen it. Like they would have 5 or 6 guys on him, and he would still catch the ball.
Okay, but hear me out.
He was Randy Moss. He was Randy Moss, but a little bit taller and more muscular.
But hear me out though. So when Calvin Johnson made that catch over them niggas, what did you say he just did?
He mossed them.
He mossed them niggas, man. But Moss's name is a verb, bro.
But that's because before Calvin Johnson, no one was doing that but Randy Moss.
Yeah. But still, man, it's Moss, man.
And it's already set. Like,
and we talk about prime, like Minnesota Moss. Think of that Moss. Prime Moss.
I'm still taking Calvin Johnson.
I respect. Listen, you can't go wrong either way, honestly. If I had to take my pick all time, like Randy Moss to me is the greatest receiver of all time. I'm not. It's and that jump ball, man.
You think Randy Moss is the best receiver of all time?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think Terrell Owens is better than Randy Moss.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually kind of viable. I feel like that's borderline fair.
Yeah.
To say.
T.O. got the numbers. T.O. got all the numbers.
T.O. definitely got the numbers, but he had a lot of drops. T.O. had some big drops in his career.
But let me put it like this though. The best things you've seen out of Randy Moss was on post routes and skinny post routes or go route. You've seen him go. You see T.O. take 5 and ends. You see T.O. do everything. Like,
yeah, if Randy Moss,
you never really saw
he would drop it because he didn't want to get hit.
Yeah, you never really saw Randy Moss as a route runner.
That's a fact. Randy Moss, he ran 2 routes, like you said, but he did it better than anything else that anybody else did. And I will give you like T.O. T.O.'s definitely in my top. Like if I had to rank like all time receivers, I probably put him. Probably might be 2, maybe 3. Maybe I probably put him behind Jerry Rice. But yeah, I don't know. Like Moss was just a different. Like I didn't see a receiver strike fear in a defensive heart like I seen Moss.
Calvin Johnson.
Even Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson was OD.
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson did get a $100 million deal too. He got 8 for 132.
He made Matthew Stafford look like a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, he did. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't think okay. So
they had some trash receivers before him too. Wasn't it like that Rodgers dude?
They drafted 3 of them.
They drafted mad receivers.
He made Nate Burleson look good because they were fucking quadruple teaming him.
So Lions drafted 4 wide receivers back to back to back to back. It was fucking Rodgers. It was Mike Williams, who's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
all right, yeah.
And then they had the dude from USC, the big dude. I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but he's another one that's projected to be nice. He went like top 5. Lions couldn't draft receivers or shit, but Calvin Johnson
can't draft anything.
Well, that Abdullah kid could end up being nice. The running back, he could end up being nice.
And then what?
And then what?
And he's gonna be nice. They're not gonna win. He's gonna be like, yo, trade me.
Yeah, did y'all know the Hall of Fame is tomorrow? The Hall of Fame game was yesterday. Yeah. Shout out to Quadra. Yeah. Quadra played in his first NFL game officially. That was what's up. Seeing that. But Hall of Fame tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. My man Ed Reed going there.
That, because I'm a Packers fan, I just gotta throw shade at these niggas. The Detroit Lions forced arguably one of the greatest running backs in retirement and then forced one of the greatest receivers in retirement.
Oh, shit.
Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson both left.
Never thought of that. Damn.
That's how bad they're run. Barry Sanders was like, I don't want to play football. Calvin Johnson was like, I don't want to play football. He's like, I'm doing all this. You guys promised me money. You didn't give it to me. I'm good. Like,
I'm good.
And then they came at Calvin Johnson for money back.
Right.
That's fucked up.
I mean, shitty franchises remain shitty, man. That's
they made him give back like $12 million or something.
Yep,
that's how it be. That shit is crazy. Now that you mention that is ridiculous.
Like they should have traded. Could you imagine?
You ran Barry Sanders
oh my
and Calvin
God.
Johnson out of the NFL.
Like even back then, like what if it would have been Calvin Johnson, Brandon Marshall with Jay Cutler? Like, oh my God, that offense would be stupid. Crazy.
Yo, imagine New England getting their hands on him.
Like,
yeesh.
He would have got 23 touchdowns too.
He would
probably. That shit is crazy.
Like anybody, like you could
but Calvin Johnson's a better route runner than Randy Moss. So like if he played with Tom Brady, they would probably do crazy numbers because he's not just running skinny post and streaks. Like he's running everything on the route tree, and you can throw it to him every single time, and he's gonna catch it.
Like New England Randy Moss is awesome, but that wasn't even prime Moss to me. Like he put up his best numbers in New England, but prime Moss was Minnesota Moss. Imagine Minnesota Moss in New England. He would have put up better numbers than he did. You know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
I get what you're saying though.
He also had Chris Carter with him too. Then he was a GOAT.
Man, Chris Carter had Randy Moss. Let's get that straight, man. Let's get that straight.
Chris Carter probably got the best hands of all time.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Between him, Larry Fitzgerald, in my opinion. Larry Fitz. I don't think I've seen Larry Fitz.
They're the top two. Like
I don't think I've seen Larry Fitzgerald drop a ball, honestly. I don't think I ever seen him drop a catch.
Yo, that sports science thing, they hung him upside down and like blindfolded him or something. Something wild, and he was still catching the ball.
I was telling him, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've seen some crazy thing, like, I don't know, maybe last year, that Larry Fitzgerald has more tackles in his career than he has drop passes.
Shit is stupid.
Ain't that wild? Ain't that some wild ass shit?
Larry Fitz, man. Shout out to Larry Fitz. I'm bad he didn't get no Super Bowl. I thought he almost got one against Pittsburgh. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, he should have left.
Yeah, unfortunately, he couldn't get out of here. Anquan got one, though.
Yeah.
You know we got one with, though? Yeah. But yeah, I want to talk about the Hall of Fame real quick, and then we can go ahead and wrap this up. So a couple of the inductees I've seen, Champ Bailey going in.
Yeah.
Ed Reed's going in. Tony Gonzalez is going in. Where do you guys kind of rank those players in like all-time greats?
I mean, Champ is the 5th corner to get in on his first ballot. So, I mean, that in itself should let people know what Champ Bailey was if they don't know who Champ Bailey was.
Right.
Champ Bailey used to shut down a whole side of the field for a day. Like, legit.
They would
fans
play
would be
whole
sad
games and not throw the ball to his side of the field.
Yeah, Champ was a fucking monster.
Yo, Champ would end the season with like 22 tackles and one interception, and they'd be like, "Yep, that makes sense." Like,
makes sense.
Nigga would go a whole game with a clean jersey.
All,
like,
all pro.
Like shit is nuts, man. That boy is talent.
I'm still mad that Terrell Owens not in the Hall of Fame.
Like, he got it last year.
Oh, he did get in